I just want to welcome you all this morning to our devotion. Our devotion this morning from the book of Mark, chapter 11, verse 15 to verse 18 is talking about Jesus goes back to the temple. But verse 17, I'm gonna use it for our devotion this morning. Then Jesus taught the people, he said, "It is written in the scriptures, my temple will be a house where people from all nations will pray. But you are changing God's house into a hideout for robbers." Jesus went back today with his disciple to the temple to pray. And we all remember as Christian today is a Passion Week. We are remembering of what Jesus did in his last week on earth before he died on the cross for us. In verse 17, Jesus went back to the temple and he found out people they exchanging money, they selling stuff, they bring the earthly thing inside to the house of God and make Jesus' heart so angry. He was so sad. He began to throw out those were buying and selling things there. He overturned the table that belonged to the man. Jesus refused to allow anyone to carry goods through the temple. God is a God of the gentle God. And Jesus said to the people, "My house is a house for all people, all nations. Come and pray to God." Because they come this week to Jerusalem for celebration of the Passover feast. Today, our heart is the temple of God. So many times we allow things that's not from God to be in our heart. But when we allow those things in our heart that's not from God, it brings sorrow into the heart of God. Because our heart that God created us, and our heart is our connection with God. The Bible said, "Blessed are those who have pure heart, clean heart, they will see God." It's our heart, the most important things to God. It's the temple of God. My brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you this morning. Take care of your heart. It's a house of God. It's a place where God reigns. Don't allow anything to come into your heart. Your heart that's where you connect with God. The Bible said, God said to Samuel, I am looking into the heart, not the appearance. And that's my encouragement for you today. Your heart, the most precious thing to God, because our heart is the temple of God. Look after our heart with the help of the Holy Spirit to help us. Only the thing of God, we allowed it into our heart. Right now, there's a physical virus, but watch out from those spiritual virus. It's not pleasing God. You name it, you know it. But keep your heart because it's a temple of God. May the Lord bless you all and continue to have a wonderful week with God. Amen.